Well, guys, nice meeting you all. I'm going to keep this stick on him and only not into me. Through the gap.
It's like he's forgotten what to do.
Just will not move his feet for anyone. You think since the herd change?
Yeah.
Yeah. And let's just recap, he is how old? He's
about 2.5.
He's about 2.5. And he's the more difficult, you would say, of...
Hello.
No, was he the one that knocked you flying in the field?
Him and Percy.
Right, okay.
Hello.
Now, I haven't met him before, so I always try to...
Oh God, yeah.
You
Sorry.
can, when I leave town...
I'm going to have to write things down.
When I leave town, you can. When I've gone, you can.
No, I'm going to have stickers
Right.
everywhere.
So look, see that? That goes through there.
Around and through the D. It looks like a D.
Then it doesn't over tighten then if they ever pull back or whatever. So I'll meet him. So he's about 13 to 14. What is
No,
he?
he's about 14 hands actually.
He's 14 hands.
Yeah.
So he's a little didder, but he's built well, isn't he?
Yeah.
Right then. So there you go. We're just going to watch you, see if I think I can help in any way. He's been the more difficult one.
We're going to walk around this time to the barn.
Yeah.
So it's like he's gone backwards a bit. You know? So,
You think since the herd change?
yeah.
Yeah. It's half an hour to our next job. Let's hope they've got an angel or something. Yes.
It's like he's forgotten what to do. So he keeps coming in my space all
Does
the
it?
time.
Oh, there. Yeah, he did. Right.
He's
Just dead.
dead now.
All right then. Okay. So
And I think
he's no life there, is there?
No.
No.
Would you agree? But would you agree then? What I usually find with horses that are very dull like this, is he's very heavy on his front.
Yeah,
end.
very.
They tend to, how can I explain it? Their life can come up inappropriately.
Yeah.
Would that be right? When he comes up, and
Yeah,
you
he
can't
can't.
control it. Do you
Yeah.
understand what I mean? We've got to be able to pick the life up. If we can't pick it up, it comes up on its own, and then you've got no control over it.
No.
So maybe I've got to pick things up here a bit and say, now move where we want you to move. Or be kind to you, you've got to come up a little bit. Again, unrequested forward there. Kind of dead, isn't it? Yeah. So, and he's coming forward again there.
Have I done something? I don't know.
He's got very comfortable with you, isn't he?
I think so.
Would you say that's got worse since you had the herd dynamics change?
Definitely.
You definitely noticed that.
Definitely, yeah.
But do you think then that could be two things? The herd dynamics itself, he's become the alpha,
Yes, he is definitely.
and you've not took much notice of him because you put everything into the other one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick him up. Am I okay to do that?
Yeah, you carry
Saying
on.
that now you've got to pick stuff up, you've got to listen to me and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So basically, okay, so. Now, just before the video starts, guys, I need to explain. Now, Amy, who's asked me to go in and help her with these horses, she unfortunately, and it happens to us, most of us, she lost her heart horse a couple of years ago. Now, when she says heart horse, she means it, what she was saying to me. I mean, she idolised the horse and, life was so easy with her heart horse and they enjoyed each other, Anyway, she lost the horse and she became very, very low, okay? Very low. She didn't have a horse in her life. That was her life. And became low and gained a lot of weight, okay? And something had to change. And she realised that she needed horses in her life. And after quite a break, Amy bought a young horse. Now, again, it's happened with Charlotte. 1 led to 2, led to 3, and now she's got 4 horses, okay? Nothing wrong with that. She's got the facilities there. That's great. But after having such an easy time, really, with her heart horse, these youngsters have not been easy, and that's the way it is. I mean, youngsters, they need a lot of guidance, which Amy's been doing so well. I mean, I know I go to enough horses. These horses are gentle guys. They weren't gentle. So Amy's got a certain skill of getting these horses gentle. I mean, Charlotte's got very much that as well. My daughter Charlotte gets them really gentle. And that's something that's so important is getting horses gentle. It's something that's missed a lot these days. But these horses are gentle, guys, and they're only young. And Amy's asked me to go in and help because there's some problems with Jack. Jack's the 2.5-year-old that I'm just about to start on now. He's kind of the alpha of the herd, and he can be quite explosive when, I mean, the horse you're looking at now is not Jack. This is actually Percy. And there's another video coming on about Percy. That's this young warm blood here. And when the video comes on, you'll be able to watch it and then consider whether you want to buy this one. Amy's realised she can't keep them all. Okay, this is Jack that I'm working on for this particular video. But yeah, guys, look out for the Percy video because that's a horse I even considered myself. What a lovely young warm blood. So watch that video and then you may be interested in Percy. But going back to, I'm there now to try and help with, I've already actually worked Percy, which is the warm blood. And then this was an addition to the visit. So I didn't have that long really. And remember, I shortcut things to make a change. Again, I'm 300 miles from home. So you don't have to go as fast as I'm going to go. Okay. Now, Jack here, he's only 2.5. He's going to be quite a solid horse. And Amy has set herself a goal of starting Jack herself. And, she's losing weight. She's on an exercise program and a diet program. And her weight is coming off so quick now. And that's her goal. It's give her a goal. But Jack is quite explosive. He can knock. There's no space awareness. He can be very, very chill, then suddenly just, knock a person down. So I know I go to a lot of horses like this. So Amy knows she needs some help. And that's what this video is. I've got to try and get some responsiveness to Jack, get him responsive, get him aware of, space. And that's what this video is. So you'll see me, I will shortcut things. I have to change, make a change very quickly, but you don't have to go as quick as I'm going. So yeah, guys, I'll get on with the video. It's both this video and the one that's with Percy, which will be uploaded in a week or two. They're not like these. A lot of people like to see the videos where there's massive changes and there's a horse being really, really elevated and confused about something. It's not that kind of video, but I really think that videos like this you can learn a lot from just the same. People do like to have entertainment. Sometimes these videos without all the hoopla are not quite as entertaining, but I think they're great for learning. So, yeah, okay, I'll get on with the video now. Hope you enjoy me working with Jack. Now, I've just been handed the lead rope and Amy's walking away. Now, look what Jack does straight away, okay? I'm not a consideration. I knew he was going to come through me there. So I don't hurt him, but I have to make a quick change how he views me now. So I bumped down on the lead rope a couple of times, chucked some dirt up at his feet and backed him off. So important, the way we start and the way I finish. But that needed to be set really quickly so I could move on.
Because he was just about to come.
Yeah.
Remember, I've got my bubble. So I didn't look at him. I didn't get at all angry with him. I just bumped on this till he freed his feet off and said, whoa. And that's where he got his release, okay? So, now I'm going to ask him to go forward, okay? So I'm going to keep this going until I get a forward step there. Got a forward step, back up a bit. Tell him how good he is. Go forward. Go forward. Just keep this going, looking at his feet, looking at his feet, looking at his feet, looking at his feet, forward. So we'll keep this going until he goes.
Now already you can see, just like Amy was explaining to me, there's just nothing there. He just doesn't want to move his feet for anybody. And you can see it's evident straight away that he's very, very disconnected to a person to move his feet. So that's why I'm having to not hurt him at all, but I've got to get him responsive so we don't have to beg him, because if we have to beg a horse to do something, they realise it and they realise they can just dull down. But the problem is the life can come up inappropriately, which it does with Jack. He can suddenly just smack through you or so that's very evident straight away, exactly what Amy was explaining to me.
It's nicely for me. So he knows what he is, back him up. Come on, back up a bit quicker. A bit quicker than that, thank you. You see him pick his feet up? So he knows what he is. Okay. There. So that was the third time of asking for a forward step where he actually said okay. Because I kept, stop, back up a bit. Tell him how great he is. Go this way. Thank you. Or a bit more. Hindquarters. Lift, remember? There. Back up. Now let him think about that for a minute. And he'll be saying, what? Oh dear. Oh. You're moving my feet. So go this way. Oh, lovely. Back up 2. 1, 2. Tell him how great he is. Lift my hand to the hindquarters. Lift my hand till he goes. Back up 2. I mean it, back up 2. You see how he said then? He blocked on his front. He said, oh, are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I need you to get back. Okay, go forward. Go forward. But didn't. I think the best thing for me to do with him is just me carry on doing groundwork.
Yeah.
Yeah, rather than, do you agree?
Yeah.
I'll just carry on getting somewhere with him.
Yes, please.
So can you go this way? Through the gap. Disengage. Through the gap. Through the gap. Through the gap. Through the gap. This way. Not into me. Through the gap.
Now, it's so important because he has no spatial awareness. This exercise here, he has to go nearer the wall. So that in itself is hard for a horse that doesn't respect space. So that's why I'm so particular there. Because remember, Amy has been knocked over by him and constantly aware of it, really, that he doesn't know. So it's important, although it looks like I'm being very firm, it's very important for this horse's future, for Jack's future, and for Amy not getting injured. So, I do show my firming up. It's something that most horsemen do. A lot don't show it. I don't hide anything. But that's a great exercise, this is.
Through the gap. Disengage. Back up. Back up. I mean it. Back up. Thank you.
Now, I know that Jack's not yielding very well. I know I've got to make a difference and change that idea. What he does, he goes, when you ask him to to yield, he drops his weight on the front end. So I know I have to firm up a little bit, get more black and white about it for Amy to be able to carry this through. Amy's she's so good at getting them gentle, but maybe has to pick herself up a little bit to get to keep these changes going.
Forward. Forward. Disengage. engage. Front end over, front end through.
And I've just had a huge change there. As he goes to my left, you'll notice his right shoulder. You'll notice it now. He gives me space by moving out. Can you see him moving out there? So he's realising very quickly, my bubble's my bubble. So important.
It's better than I thought he was going
I'm
to be.
doing it in Steve Young time now
Yeah,
to get somewhere with him
Yeah.
really quickly. I'm not hurting him
No,
at all.
no, you're not. So see,
Being as gentle as I can be, but I don't want him. He needs to know I control. It's whoever controls the feet is the alpha. Tell him how good he is. Go forward. Oh, look at that! Not too close to me. Do you see me put my hand up then? He was within my bubble.
Now that's something that people don't do enough of, is block. So important. A horse knows about blocking. Now you see there, I didn't touch him, but he was coming into me there, and I just blocked him with my hand there, blocked up towards his eye, and he moved out. No expression, no anger, just blocking. It's such an important part of working with horses that can be pushy. You block them. Block them.
I have a bubble, and they very quickly learn the bubble. Look how light that is. Look how light that is. Look at that hind quarters. Look at come on forward. Now put on the rope. Look at this. How light that is now. Back up. Look at that. Let's rub on him. Rub on him. He's great. Back up a little bit. There's nothing there. Right, do you understand what I'm saying here?
Yeah.
So, I want him to be a bit lighter there. You know, look, I'm pulling there. There's nothing.
No.
So do I have permission to lighten that up a little bit?
Now I know that Amy has been asking Jack to back up with the halter like I just did, and that has kind of become a bit misunderstood because as I'm asking him, he's putting his weight on his front end. Now he'll do exactly the same when I leave town, basically, start getting front end heavy. So I have to shortcut this, really shortcut it. I know the importance of not having to beg him to back up, not to go heavy on his front. So I'm going to do something very, very quickly now. There's no need to do this for the average person. I'm on a visit and I've got to get a change. Okay, so I'm going to firm up a little bit now. Not going to hurt Jack at all, but I need to do this very quickly because I know the importance of it. That's why I've just asked, am I okay to just firm up? It will look like I'm being firm. I'm actually not being firm. When you look at how horses interact with each other, this is nothing, but it's how I can get the change quickly. Now, if you're going to, anyone watching this going to try and change that heaviness, you can do it in so many other ways. You don't have to do it. You can add what I'm doing here, but a bit quieter, and then maybe tap a boinging stick or something on their chest to help them back up a little bit quicker. But I have to make a change real quick here, so you'll see how, with my experience, I can do that without kind of losing the trying the horse.
Okay, well I'm going to I won't release until those go free.
Yeah.
And I will push sideways like this and tuck, right? So I'm going to give him 2 seconds, all right?
Yeah.
Right, 1, 2, and then release. I'm going to do this about 4 times. And then, it's about being as gentle as I can be, but as firm as necessary. With hind quarters. Right. Okay, ready? 1, 2, and then they free up. See when I'm releasing? You'll see here suddenly in a minute, we get extremely light for backing up. Okay? So look, 1, 2, oh! Now let him think about that. Tell him how great he is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. And then lower his head here. That's a nicer look, isn't it? See his look?
Yeah.
See, look there. Right. So, can you go this way? Oh, yes. Disengage. I want you to disengage 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Lovely. That foot back. Thank you. And that. Oh, wow. Now we'll disengage the other way. Remember, I lift my hand and drop it when they disengage. See?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm looking at the foot. Now it goes back. Wow. Look, I make this look a lot easier than it is.
I know
But
it's not.
That I have to go to emergency jobs where I have to do things a bit quicker. And as long I've learned through all my comparing horses, I can do that and not lose a horse. I'd like to say, if this goes on camera now, if anyone tries to do it as quick as I did, they can lose the horse can get aggressive. That horse knows very quickly that I am not going to hurt it, but I need this with your feet, and I need that, and I need the respect. And the horse is saying, clear it up for me, tell me. Once they know, but getting that done that quick is difficult. So don't get you thinking that.
I know.
Just pick one of these things that, would you say I made some inroads there?
Yes.
Right in here. Look how lovely he looks. I'm going to keep this going until he goes forward with his feet. He needs to know it's not a threat. There's my driving. Right, focus, leading, and he's all lovely and bent, lovely. Leading, driving. Come on. There, lovely and straight there. Leading, driving, leading. Everything will be the other side. There's the driving, leading, wait for the foot to come. I've done this with some horses, really difficult horses, for 45 minutes, an hour. Oh my life, change them. Driving in, focus. It's not simple to do, but it's a simple conception, isn't it?
Mm.
And that's exactly what an alpha will do to a horse, a leader.
Yeah.
They follow or they're sent. They're driven or they follow. It simplifies it. Disengage, lift, face, and back up. Look at him. I think he's benefited from that. You agree?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
He's benefited from that.
I'm going to benefit from it for sure.
I think so, but you've got to.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. The last thing you do with him, the first thing they learn overnight. So I'm not going to ask you to do anything. I think you'll be better off finishing him where he's at, and then you build on that. But don't allow. That's your bubble. Don't ever you move for them to come through it. All right. That's probably, if there's anything you've learned today, there'll be a lot of things you pick up from this. But if anything, don't move for them. They clock it straight away, and don't let him come in and take anything from you. Right. My advice.
Don't think I made myself clear enough here. This is about hand feeding, guys, allowing a horse to move in to your space and take your feed, which is something they don't naturally do with a leader. And Amy and her partner, they do it. They do feed polos and things, and that will definitely not help. Some horses you get away with it. People will say, my horse is fine, but a lot of youngsters, they don't need to know that about us, especially ones like Jack. So I beg people not to do it, but if they do it, they do it. There's not a lot I can do really, because it's more of a human, for the human, that it's done for our feeling than what it does for the horse, which is very much a negative in my opinion. So carry on.
Yeah. It all makes sense.
I wouldn't. It'd be hard for you.
Yeah.
it'll be hard for you. And if you need to do it, now look, remember, I lift. There's the hindquarters gone over, stop. Shake the rope, look at the feet, back up. What a lovely man. Gosh, Tan. If you'd have said that about the other one, I'd have gone and got my trailer now and cancelled the job.
Now, by the other one, I meant Percy. I'd already worked Percy for about, I don't know, an hour or so, an hour and a half. Only a couple of years old. What a fabulous horse. Came to Amy very, 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 very nervous. But she's got him gentle, guys. She's done amazing. And then I just did some groundwork, got him responsive and not so worried about things. But yes, I would definitely have considered having him. But he's a warm blood. I'm a quarter horse man. I have a type, which is, Percy, Palomino. But yeah, I did really think about it. But you'll see him on video in a week or two. And then if someone's interested, they can let me know and I can pass your information on to Amy. She realised she can't keep them all and she had to make a decision, and I'm pretty sure now she will be selling Percy. So, carry on.
He's great. So all I've done is topped up a lot of what you did then. Would you agree with that? Can't take credit for that. Now, putting this round is that backing up. See how quickly he responded. That shake, and I don't stop that shake and push back until it's those. He's got to know that everything is to do with these. And my focus was on those being picked up, not going forward and picking them up. And that I had, was it 2 or 3 releases? I don't know.
Right.
And then he got light, didn't he?
Yeah.
But there's this. So that's 30, 40 pound, 50 pound, and then he moved a little bit. That's how good he is. That's 30 pound. 30 pound. That's 25 pound. 20 pound. This is how it works. You just stay focused, and you end up getting 5 ounces. They're better with the little thinner ones I use. We use the little thinner ones. That's back up to 30 pound. 10 pound. So with the thinner ones, if you play with that, but what you have to do, if they lean on it, you have somebody in front with the flag or something, so that you say now, so then they add something to get, so then you say, then they don't do anything, then you ask again and say now, and eventually that helps them. Really did it nicely. My hips in, now it's off. My hips in, and I'm waiting for a nice give there. Tell him how good he is. How good do you feel about coming down with me now? Yeah. Was I the other side? No. Oh. Look. Mate. You got to watch which horses you do that with because they can.
I can't do it because I've got.
No, I mean you have to watch what horses you do.
Right.
Because I show that in front of them. That's a dangerous thing.
Yeah.
If they spooked behind, they can catch a head, so you have to be careful. And now look, because that felt good to him, look where he's left his head. You see what I mean? He felt good with that, so he said, oh, I'm going to experiment with that again. So he's left it down there, because it felt good. Are you happy with that?
Yeah, very.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think you should be more confident, because these are great horses.
Thank you.
Both of them. He just needed a little reminding.
Yeah.
What's it like with ropes around the back of him?
Good.
Right, have you ever done that where you put the rope around his bum? You've done that before, and does he turn nicely around?
Yeah, it does.
Probably not a good thing for me to show that on video actually, because you know why? Some people would try it and
right.
get kicked.
Yeah.
I have to
Yeah.
be careful with that one.
You don't know.
All right, let's lead him back then.
Yeah.
Right, what could I do now with his foot that's there? Right, I found, right, so I'm gonna, so I didn't waste that. Now what else don't I waste? Forward motion through the gate. So I'm gonna make sure he doesn't knock me over. Look, there's my forward through the gate. Look, now I want my hindquarters. Lift, beautiful. Now I'm gonna back him away from the gate. So I'm gonna look at his feet. Now I can shut the gate, right? So now I can come over to the gate, and you think about the groundwork you do, just leading the horse to somewhere.
Yeah.
So now I can shut that nicely. Now, is there anywhere I can stand up on something to see if he'll side up next to me? Does that carry?
Yeah.
Right? Now, I'll bring him here. I'm just showing you, I know you all have trouble with your hip doing this, but, you know, this is the sort of thing. I don't know.
Now we're on our way back to the stables, and I knew, because in the next year Amy's going to be preparing Jack for being broke and everything, the importance of seeing someone above and responding, and the best way to do that is the siding up, and the gate was the ideal place for me. I'm on the way back to the stables. Now I start something here that actually is going to take quite a while, so I've sped some things up. I've done it on fast so that I can fit it in on the video. But so important for me to get this done. I knew it would help, not only for moving Jack's feet around and get him to listen. It's almost like riding them in a way. They've got to listen to you from above, and riding is only leading a horse from a different elevation. So I think siding up like this is a fabulous thing to do. And again, I knew it would help Jack, for Amy to take Jack forward with the issues that she'd been having with him. So I started something here that took a bit longer than I thought. So, but you will get the idea of what I'm doing.
Right, so I might jump up here. It's all about moving their feet. Reward him. And this helps for riding them because they can see you above, leaning all over them, telling him how good he is. Right? This is quite high actually. Right? Now I want him to go over that way a bit. Right. Come this way now. Tell him how good he is. Then I would slowly turn this into a siding up from the back this way. Well, if you give me the stick there, let's just see if I can encourage a little bit of movement here over. Now so I'm going to tap him here. If he goes the wrong way, it's still going to tap. Now I haven't tapped because the hindquarters went that way. Now I'm going to keep this stick on him, and the only time this stick goes off is when it goes the way I want it to go. Okay, so I'm going to tap it. It's going the wrong way. I'm going to keep tapping here. And if he comes towards me, he thought coming towards me. So if he goes the wrong way, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, it keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going, keeps going. Now he comes off. Right, rub on it. Now if it goes the correct way, keep this going.
Now it's important to know these sticks, boinging sticks, they have a little rubber end. You can't hurt your horse with them. Now I'm being very persistent here. I have to be persistent for him to find what I'm doing. I'm setting something up for him to find, for him to be able to make this. I just keep going and let him find the answer. The answer is not to push against the stick. the answer is to there release himself towards the stick.
What I want you to do in a minute, just walk him around and bring him to me the wrong way though. The wrong way. Let him just relax here now. Right, so take him over there and bring him the wrong way for me. That's it. Okay, lovely. Come on, mate.
Oh boy.
And just find peace there now. And what I do is practice on all different things. And then I just lift my stick and they side up. Eventually you lift the rope or your bit with your rein. Because you want, especially with him, he's going to be big. You need to get on anything out and him just pick you up. Don't you try it on this, but you can try it on smaller stuff.
Yeah.
So look. Lift the stick. Wave.
Good boy.
And can I get this in a little bit? Can I get this in a little bit? Yes. A little bit more. Good luck a bit more. Oh, mate, you realise how good you are. So by that, people will learn a lot from that. It's just them finding where the piece is and which way to go with that.
Big breakthrough there. I was so pleased with that. And when I started off that, Jack was breathing hard, really breathing. He was really worried about someone being above. So that's going to really help now. We finished off. He was so chilled. Perfect place to end that. And then the following day, it would be, the last thing they do, the first thing they learn. So he would just do that really, really quickly. And by the end of the week, if I did 5 minutes a day on that, you would just jump up on anything, lift your hand up, raise a stick or your whip, whichever, raise up, and you'd have a horse coming in to pick you up. And then you can, get them really used to being above. So important with these youngsters to see them above. But yeah, I was quite pleased with that. That was, I had to stick at that though, didn't I?
He was convinced he should go away because I'm scary up here. But if you look at where his head is now, he says, do you know what? This is all right. And there you go.
Boy.
Really good. Right, so I'll come down now. Even coming through here, I want that. He stopped lovely. Okay?
They can all come in here now. Are they all coming in here now?
Yeah.
Oh, is that what?
Yeah, I leave it open. They all
Brilliant.
come in. So
Oh, okay.
that's great.
So if I take him.
That's lovely, isn't it?
Be able to be dry and stuff.
I'll get Rio as well.
Right then. Job done, guys. Might see you next year. Now, by next year, would you be riding one of these? What age do you start them? You'll be riding him.
Rio.
And you might want some tips next year when I'm down this way.
Oh, if you don't, I'll definitely
yeah,
get you back.
some rain work and that.
Yeah.
Well, guys, nice meeting you all. We're off to the next job now. Look at your classroom.
I know.
So that was that. We were on our way to the next job. But what a lovely visit that was. And thanks, Amy, for the jam and the gin. The gin's still in the cupboard, I noticed, but the jam's pretty much gone now. That was lovely. But yeah, all of those horses had a lovely feel to them, guys. I was so chuffed with that visit, really. So I hope you got something from that, that little visit, that little video. And a couple of things maybe to add to your toolboxes to it, or just give a go, just to try. It's all about comparing different methods, because not everything works for everybody. So yeah, I'm sure there'll be something there you'll have a look at trying. So yeah, guys, happy trails to everybody, and look out for the next video that comes from that visit, which is Percy, which is the horse you can see here. That's a nice visit, and that's a horse you might want to consider. Guys, just about to finish this video, and Tanya's just told me that Amy has messaged back with a couple of photos as well. This is actually Percy, the horse that will be in the a couple of weeks' time, that will be shown online. But no, Amy feels much more empowered now. Horses are so much more responsive. Jack's doing great, and as far as Percy goes, that's this warm blood here. Amy's took him out to a couple of shows and actually won in hand with him. So that's absolutely great news, isn't it? So yeah, guys, look out for this next video, which will be a couple of weeks' time for Percy. And it's a good video for how to get confidence into a very worried young horse. But yeah, so happy trials, guys, and see you on the next one. And well done, Amy.